What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and I just got done actually winning a few thousand. This week has been hard, man. I've been posting stuff. If you follow me on the gambling channel, man, it's been a rough week. We were down like 14,000 this week. It's been stupid, but not doing bad today because, bing, quick little $3,000 hit on $100 in. You can't beat that. You got to take those wins when you can get them. But anywho's, today, talking about wins, it looks like we're finally going to get a win from California. Now we kind of know why the president has been delaying signing these CRAs into law. He's been in negotiations with Governor Newsom to our benefit, I think. Roll the intro. Perfect. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And we know that Lee Zeldin is scheduled to be at the White House tomorrow, being Monday and Tuesday. I feel like there's a reason for that. Now, if you go to whitehouse.gov and you look at the president's schedule, he has spoken to Gavin Newsom 3 times in the last week. Why do you think that is? I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet it's negotiating. Not fighting these CRAs for money for their healthcare system, which they're asking the federal government for. Not just that, but maybe also terminating CARB completely. Now, the reason why I'm leading that way is because we've seen several California Democrats in the legislature call for the chief executive at, or the very top person at the administration of the California Air Resource Board to resign. Now they're doing that because they kind of fumbled the ball on this gasoline thing. And one thing politicians don't like is pressure. And when their constituents do nothing but call their phones and go, "We're looking at $8 to $10 gas before the end of the summer," yeah, citizens are going to go for a change. And you know how they talk about blue waves, and yes, the Democrats have a supermajority there. There could be the biggest red wave ever in California history, strictly because people could be paying $8 to $10 a gallon. And if you don't think the Democrats don't know that, they do, and that's why they're calling for, I can't remember her name, but the administrator of the California Air Resource Board to resign. Now, we know that there's at least 2 refineries that are going to end up leaving and shutting down, which means in order for California to keep their current rate of pace of what they have, they would have to import that gas from somewhere else, whether it be Washington State or Texas or somewhere else, but not from California. And California is so stringent on how their blends are from gasoline that other refineries ain't going for that shit. They don't want to deal with it. So what does that what happens? Well, supply and demand, folks. And it's very simple. When California doesn't have enough gas to run gas cars, it's going to cost $8 to $10 a gallon. But I know people that have EVs who are about to get this federal tax of $250 a year plus another $800 from the state of California because you own an EV. So basically, you're going to pay $1,000 a year just to own an EV, right? I know you guys are laughing, going, "Oh, we're going to get over, ha ha ha. I have a Tesla that charges for free." I have several of those too. I know how that is, but you're not going to get over at all because the electric rates are going to go up, and the state of California may make it where Tesla is not allowed to give people free charging in the state of California, me included. That means when I take my free charging Tesla to the state of California, I don't get to charge it for free anymore. This is a massive culture shock for EVs, but it's coming because of what's going on with gasoline. And all of this ties back to the California Air Resource Board. So the political pressure right now is getting so strong that this is why you haven't seen anything else on this. The president, Donald Trump, has been negotiating or having conversations, brokering a deal with Gavin Newsom to basically leave these refineries alone, right? We're going to do what we want and get them off of this bullshit California blend bullshit that they're on, okay? And then not only that, roll back stuff to where maybe V8s are even built in California, and I'm talking about General Motors. That stuff could all be coming here this week in announcements. Now, the reason why I look at that is because, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can look at any major public official and see what the schedule is. You can go to their site and request and see what the schedule is that week. And Lee Zeldin's at the White House tomorrow and Tuesday. What does that mean? Some people were like, well, it doesn't mean anything, TK. It doesn't mean anything. They don't care. Nothing's going to happen. All right. Maybe he's just there for shits and giggles. I don't know. But I'm willing to bet that Lee Zeldin is at the White House because the president is going to sign these deals, and he's already brokered a deal with the governor of California. If I was the president, I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't broker shit. I would let California get $10 gas prices, cancel all the free EV charging at Tesla in California, and watch the massive amount of Republicans that get voted into office in the state legislature and the governorship. Over. Done. And then California can go back to, I don't even want to compare it to Florida because Florida is such a fucking disaster. Everybody loves Florida. Lots of people move there. But to me, Florida, outside of Dade County, you can miss me with that whole fucking state. I don't need that whole state's ass. I'm good. But, or we'll call it Alabama South. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think the president signs it Monday or Tuesday with Lee Zeldin in attendance? Do you think we get these done and they announce whatever this deal is with the state of California? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want a Tesla, I'm giving one away. We're doing a giveaway right now on the Tesla Model S P100D that is on my channel. You guys have seen it a few times. Right now it's really not being used. I drove it last night because I had to, because I just had to move it. You can't just let them sit forever. You got to discharge the battery, recharge it. So I ran it down to like 20%, supercharged it last night back to 80, and put it back up. But the P100D is being given away on the channel. If you go to tksgarage.com, any of the merch that you purchase from there, every dollar spent counts as an entry. Now, I had somebody also donate like $10 to me today. Does that count? And from what I've been told from the sweepstakes folks, the people that are going to run it and do the paperwork and do all that stuff for me, everything that is purchased or money that is ran through, every dollar that goes through tksgarage.com gets you entered in to win that Tesla. Now, I am still debating whether or not we add the Cadillac into that giveaway. I'll figure that out this week. I'm just waiting to hear back from the attorney to figure out like if there's anything else that we need to do with the sweepstakes company to add the other car. And then, you know, we could have like a first place, second place, and maybe a third place gets some cash or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm trying to give back, and I'm also trying to clean out my garage, man. I gotta make some room for these new vehicles that are coming in. Some of them you guys just voted for on the channel, so you already know what one of those are going in my garage, and it's nice. And a couple of other things are coming in the garage too, so stay tuned. But thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let me know. Let's have a discussion in that comment section down below. And as always, stay petty, my friends.